Welcome back. And today, what came out was actually pretty good. So President Trump did say that he had a very productive call with the president of Mexico yesterday. Likewise, I met with the highest level Japanese trade representative. It was also very productive. And every nation, here's the important part, including China, wants to meet today, Italy. Okay, so basically, what it sounds like is every country is sending a representative or calling President Trump to try to work things out. This is exactly what he wants, right? Part of the plan. The tariff, it wasn't so much to, it wasn't really, the tariff wasn't really to equal out the tariffs placed on U.S. goods. It was more to even out the trade imbalances, right? So that's exactly what's happening, supposedly, right? And it's early, and we'll see what happens. But we know that the biggest trade war that's going on right now is with China, right? The back and forth, the reciprocal tariffs, the 245%, the endless tit for tat, stuff going on. Is that going to end? Well, Trump also did say that may be ending, that the representatives are talking. So hopefully that ends sooner than later, because right now it's very early, right? I've been saying in my live streams that we haven't seen the effects of this. Most of our goods in our stores from our companies, they are produced in China. We haven't seen prices go up yet. But if this continues, once the supply runs out, we will definitely see the effects of 245% tariffs on them, right? So hopefully this resolves sooner than later, because we don't want to walk into the local Costco or Best Buy or Walmart or even Apple Store and see something that's now almost 3 times as much as before, right? So hopefully that gets resolved. And also there's a deal for TikTok. So maybe that's going to play a big part of that as well. Glassnode released some important metrics today, and I think this definitely proves why the bull run is not over. This actually looks at short-term holders and long-term holders and whether or not they're selling. And it's very important. So if you look at this unrealized loss percentage or per percent, basically very easy. You look at the blue and the red. Blue is long-term holders selling at a loss. Red is short-term holders selling at a loss. Okay? You could see during the bear market, crypto winter, like bottom, in 2015 when Bitcoin fell to like $140, during 2019 when Bitcoin fell to $3,000, during 2022 when Bitcoin fell to $15,000, you saw some long-term holders, they couldn't even handle it. They sold, and you could see how the blue spiked up. But during the climbs, during the bull runs, you could see during 2014 to 2015, 2017 to 2018, 2020 to 2021, you see how the blue lines are flat, like flat on the ground? That's where we are now. My cameras, you could see right now, 2024, 2025, flat on the ground, right? We have a little spike there, but overall, we are flat. What does that mean? We're not entering crypto winter. Long-term holders are staying strong. Long-term holders are not selling. We're not entering crypto winter. this is still in the bull run. We are in the final year of the 4-year cycle. It would be silly to be selling off right now. And then inversely, you look at this. This is the short-term holders selling. And you could see when the short-term holders, okay, when the short-term holders are panic selling, when they panic sell, it's during the times when basically it's at all times, okay? Obviously, when there's any kind of panic, any kind of dip, you see this spike. But during the climbs, you could see there are a lot of dips. And even during the climbs, you see short-term sellers panic selling a ton. Every single dip, you see short-term sellers selling. Okay? Because they just don't believe, they get scared, they leave. But long-term holders, we stay strong. We know better. So it doesn't faze us. Plus, we know that Bitcoin is moving forward and Bitcoin is much stronger than ever before, right? 84,000 now, 85,000 now versus sub 10,000 before. Do the math. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot going on today. Probably not a whole lot going on this weekend because of Easter. So stay strong, my friends. Have a good weekend. I'll still try to put out a video this weekend for you guys. But overall today, probably not a whole lot of movement because the U.S. market is closed. And that's pretty much it. Okay? Smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye. Number of addresses holding between 1 to 10,000 Bitcoin has been steadily going up. The whales, the ultra big whales, probably the institutions, they are still coming in and loading up. We had 100 more addresses appear, 100 new whales holding hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin within the last month. We don't know who they are, but there's more that appear every single month. That's why Bitcoin is scarce. There's not enough Bitcoin to go around for even every millionaire on the planet.